Hey guys, back at Farmer Pat here. Well, the day has finally come. I am ready to chop back my Jamaica broadleaf thyme. While I absolutely love it, it has just really gotten out of control. So let me tell you a little bit about this Jamaica broadleaf thyme. It's also known as Cuban oregano. The Mexicans call it Mexican mint. The French call it French thyme. In Jamaica, we call it Jamaica broadleaf thyme. Indians call it Indian borage, and I'm sure that there are a whole bunch of other names that I don't know. So this thyme can be substituted for either thyme or oregano. I use it in everything, guys. I'm telling you, if I'm cooking a pot of curry chicken, it's in there. If I'm cooking rice and peas, it's in there. If I'm making my favorite soup, it's in there. Just about everything. The flavor is a little bit stronger than a normal thyme. Like I can literally use one leaf of this thyme to flavor my whole pot. So it has to be used sparingly. What I love about this thyme is like it can easily grow from cuttings. This was actually started as a cutting, and as you can see, it's huge. So I'm gonna remove it, but I'm gonna pot some up so I can always have my thyme. So anyway, I'm gonna set the camera up and start pulling things out, and we can talk while I pull it out. Well, for one thing, this broadleaf thyme is not just delicious, guys, but it is actually full of nutrients. It has vitamin K, it has magnesium, it has iron, it has calcium, and it's a good source of fiber. So it does have benefits. Also, it's been known to treat colds, bronchitis, chronic respiratory ailments, asthma, and even emphysema. And I can tell you, I think it was last year or the year before when we moved here to Central Florida. Me and my son we visited a new church, and we came home, and like by that evening we started feeling like not too good. And of course, guys, you know those were the COVID days. So I pulled a whole bunch of this thyme as well as some of my vervine, my Jamaican vervain or blue porterweed, and we boiled the tea and boiled the tea. And my son especially wasn't feeling well, and he was so surprised. He said, "Mom, it worked." He it knocked it out. We just drank it overnight, and it knocked it out. Always exciting when he tries something natural that actually works. These bees or wasps are not happy. I keep having to run from them. Okay, so here's what we have so far. I would say I got 80 or 90% done. And you can see, guys, I have an absolute huge mountain of broadleaf thyme here. My friend Diane had a really great suggestion. She told me that she suggested that I can actually put some of these cuttings by some of my fruit trees. I think she did it on our mango tree to repel insects and repel animals, because the smell of the thyme is so strong, guys, that it would actually mask the smell of whatever you're growing, whether it's chicken, I mean not chicken, well maybe chickens too, who knows, whether you're growing mangoes or like right now I have some sweet sops and some naseberries that are going to be the next ones to be ready. So whatever you have, this will probably mask it. So I'm gonna try putting some of this around the roots of the tree, and also I'm gonna hang it in the tree right by the fruits to try and cover it up. I think I'm gonna finish doing this later this evening, so I'll come back and show you what it looks like, because as I said, there are a lot of bees. Every time I start cutting, like the bees start buzzing around. A lot of it obviously had a lot of it had kind of taken root, so I had to like pull the roots out. And guys, look at this guys, look at this. I actually have passion fruit. That's a passion fruit right there. That's a passion fruit right here. I actually have passion fruit vines. This is a nice size passion fruit vine. I have I have passion fruit. Ooh, and a culantro. I have a culantro back there. So now that I remove this, another passion fruit, my passion fruit will be able to grow, even though I'm probably going to transplant them over by the chicken run area along that fence, because the last time the passion fruit grew so much that it literally killed everything. You can see I have some regular oregano here also that I'll probably harvest all the green portion, cut it all the way back. This is gonna spring back. Those bees chased me inside, but I came back out and I finished up. And guys, can you believe that Cuban oregano, not Cuban oregano, the oregano I was talking about actually had a beehive in it. That's why there were so many bees around there. Anyway, I just yanked out the whole thing, I may put the root back in. Literally, it will grow back just from the roots. Guys, you can see I have a mountain of oregano here, but look at this. And as you can see, the girls did not waste time. Literally, as soon as I pulled it out, the girls came right in. They started digging in, looking for worms, because I know this bed had really good soil. So I already hung some of this in my banana tree that's about to ripen, because it will mask the odor of the bananas. And I'm gonna definitely put some in my guava tree, because that has a strong smell. And of course, my naseberries and my sweet stops are gonna be the next ones to ripen. So I'm gonna make sure I put this all over, crush the leaves and put them all over, so I can have all my fruit and the squirrels won't get any this time. You can see I now have my passion fruits, so I'm gonna let them stabilize for a bit. Now that they don't have the Cuban oregano or the broadleaf thyme blocking them, they should be able to grow up. And I have my, oh geez, I have my culantro here, but you can see the girls are already digging it up. So I'm really hoping this culantro comes back. Culantro is a great alternative to it's a, oh shoot, I almost pulled it out. Culantro is a great alternative to cilantro. Similar in flavor, but it's a lot more potent. You just need like a small leaf to flavor, like if you're making a certain dishes that require cilantro. Anyway, I'm gonna make some of these leaves available. If you guys want leaves, I can fill up a box, send it to you. I won't charge for the leaves, but you can pay for the box and the shipping. I suspect I'll have to wait, but I think it's probably gonna cost like probably anywhere from $9 to $12 to fill up a box with leaves and cuttings. But it's very, very easy, guys. You just take a cutting like this. You can see these little white hairs. I don't know if you can see, but these these stems have some little white hairs along it. See, those little white hairs, and those will become roots. So you just take off the bottom leaves, enjoy the bottom leaves. You can dehydrate them, freeze them, or just eat them fresh, use them fresh. And then you just stick this in moist soil and wait for it to spring. And before you know it, you'll have a ton. I definitely would advise you to keep these in pots. I have a few of these pots around the yard. I'm definitely going to be adding this to the pot instead of, I don't want it to take over any areas anymore. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Till next time, bye now. Say bye, girls. Hey, chick, 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 chick. Say bye, girls. Say bye.